on tonight's show, we're going to be taking you behind the scenes to a place that many of you have probably never had a chance to see before. Now, we all listen to the radio and we all have favorite songs, but have you ever stopped to think about where that favorite song is put together? Well, it's put together in a recording studio just like the one we're in tonight. Hi, I'm Jim Guy.
And I'm Kathy Fountain, and right now we're watching a group from Lowell, Michigan, a top 40 group. They've been together for about 10 years. They're called Alive and Well, and they are at River City Studios in Grand Rapids cutting an EP. That's an extended play record, and they are hoping that they just might have a hit on their hands, and who knows, they just might. A little later on, you'll be hearing the finished product and see what goes into the making of it. Right now, we're watching the local group Alive and Well record a record here at River City Studios in Grand Rapids, and in just a moment, we'll be telling you what all these dials and gadgets do here on the board.
At River City Studios, watching Alive and Well in a recording studio, and you can see behind us all of the musicians in the studio, and you might think that they all play at the same time and it's all picked up on one giant big microphone that sits out in the center of the room, but that's not how it's done at all.
Well, even though you're watching them all playing together right now, actually every musician, every vocalist has his or her own microphone and his own recording device. So all the sounds are recorded separately, and then at the end of many hours of work, it is all mixed together into one record.
And there's a good reason for recording every singer and instrument on a different little recorder, because let's say that in the final mix of the record, the engineer wants to lower the snare drum in a particular part of the song. Well, they can do that because it's been recorded separately from everything else. Right now, the members of Alive and Well are here in the control room. They're listening back to a song that they just recorded, and they're kind of picking it apart, seeing where they can make some improvements. Coming up at the end of tonight's show, you will get a chance to hear the song that they're working on this evening. It's called Teaching You.
Tonight we are sitting in while the group Alive and Well is recording some records here at River City Studios that they hope will become big hits. Now, how does all that happen? Well, things have changed a lot in the record industry. It used to be that a group with a good idea and a lot of enthusiasm would go to a record company, try to get them to sign them to a contract and produce a record for them and make them big stars.
Well, these days, a group like Alive and Well uses a studio like River City Studios here in Grand Rapids to record their songs. Then they take the finished product to big record companies in different parts of the country in hopes that they would distribute the record nationally for them.
Now, in just a minute, we're going to be hearing the song they did today. It's called Teaching You, and you might be listening for it on some Grand Rapids radio stations. I'm sure you're going to be hearing it. We'd like to thank the people here at River City Studios for all their help, and now here's Alive and Well. See you tomorrow night.
Good night.
PM Magazine was brought to you by WZZM TV 13, an advertiser-supported free television station.
Giving no reason, then you change your mind. You change like the seasons. Do you think I can tell? Do you think